This is Julie.
And this is Martin.
And we live full-time on our 58-foot narrowboat home, Rhapsody in blue.
We're taking you along as we continuously cruise the canals and rivers of the UK with some beautiful scenery, occasional wildlife, landmarks, aqueducts and tunnels. Come with us. We start this episode where we left you the last time, at Goldstone Wharf on the Shropshire Union Canal, and this is where it is in the UK. Yeah, so we only stopped here one night. We stopped here mainly because our friends on that boat up there were here, and we wanted to stop and sort of have a bit of a catch up with them. It's been beautiful here. We'll definitely stop here again if we come down the Shropshire Union. Yeah, so look at this weather. Blue sky, unbelievable. Blue sky, lovely and sunny. It's lovely and warm. Martin's just doing our engine checks. There he is, down the engine bay. What are you doing there?
Doing my stern gland bucket and stuff. Just here.
Stern gland bucket. Making sure that everything's tip top before you start the engine, aren't you?
Yes, darling.
Right, so do you want me to pass you this? No.
As long as I get that bit, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but the boat's pushing away even further. You're going to get back without falling off.
You'll soon find out.
Martin said, just don't worry, I'll do it. You film me. Oh. Nearly had some classic footage then. So here we go. We've just been down and said goodbye to our friends. They're going to come up and see us at Norbury in a couple of days' time. So we're off.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, Martin just said. Gorgeous. So leaving Goldstone Wharf, we cruise in a southeasterly direction down the Shropshire Union Canal, all the way through some stunning scenery. Wait till you see bridge number 39, and we finish at Norbury. Yeah, the sun is shining, the sky's blue, the water is calm, it's just perfect. Just said to Martin, look at that private little mooring over there. How lovely is that? And it obviously belongs to the Wharf Tavern. We've been told that is a lovely pub, and our friends frequented it and said it was beautiful, lovely food, but we didn't go to the pub this time. In fact, we don't really go to pubs that much. We're more social drinkers, and every now and again we'll treat ourselves to a pub meal or something. Now look at this for a bridge reflection. Isn't that gorgeous? Look, bridge 55. Lovely. Some lovely private moorings here on the left. These are what you call garden moorings. You have a space that's yours, and you have a little bit of garden next to it, or sort of that you sort of do the upkeep for. They're lovely. A lovely place to have your boat permanently moored. Wow. There's another mile marker there, and the bottom one says Norbury Junction, 7.5 miles, and that's where we're going. Isn't it lovely hearing the birds? This is a proper spring day. these are new. Not seen these before. They're like glamping pods. They look nice. Wow, can you imagine in the summer when these trees are all in full bloom? Look at that. Overlooking the canal. Beautiful. So peaceful down here. This is such a beautiful canal. We do love the Shropshire Union. Bridge 54. Look at these reflections. Isn't that beautiful? Spectacular views here, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but in the distance there you can see the hills, and there's one in particular and it's called the Wrekin. So we've got some beautiful scenery out there, but we're going very slow because if I can just pan round and take you to the hatch, we're going past quite a few private moorings. So I'm making Martin a cuppa. That's it. Done. Take him his cuppa. There you go, my dear. You got it? Lovely.
I do like the Shropshire.
Love the Shropshire.
Yeah, that time when you was at market rate the first time, trying to fly your drone. Yeah, that start again, fly your drone. I think there's a heliport or something.
What Martin's trying to say in English is when we were at Market Drayton, what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
I tried to fly my drone and it wouldn't let me. And then we found out it was a no-fly zone. So we're thinking, what did you think it was there?
There was a lot of helicopters. Oh, just
Yeah.
wonder if there's like a heliport or something close there that...
Yeah, excuse me opening wrapper.
Oh, you make the noise, don't you worry.
Sorry. There, would you like to have that one and I'll open my one?
Oh, thank you.
Just a little snack to keep us going till lunch. Haven't had one of these for ages.
Quite like it.
Yeah.
Nice snack bars.
Talk with your mouth full. No one can understand you at all. Are you determined that you're going to speak in Swahili next?
No, don't tempt me. What a beautiful day. It's like a proper spring day, isn't it? See, when you go through all the rough and the winters and stuff like that, this is your reward.
That's a good way of looking at it.
You know what I mean? True though, isn't it? You go through all the muddy towpath, well, it's still muddy towpaths anyway,
But we have noticed that on the trees and the bushes, you're starting to get the little shoots, the little green shoots. And it's like, this is like a magical time, isn't it? You love spring, it's your favourite.
My favourite.
Yeah.
My favourite time of the year. But I do, I feel this is our reward.
Yeah, I love winter though.
I'm not saying I dislike it, I'm just saying when you think you put up with cold, wind, rain, you can't really get out of the boat, you do find yourself a little bit more inside the boat. When you get days like this and you're cruising, this is like to sort of say, well, you put up with the bad, now you can have some good.
Yeah. To be fair, if you really couldn't drive the boat for any reason, I would do it.
Yeah, of course, I think anyone would do it.
If I hit something, it would be tough. It's a case of, I've got to do it. You can't see his face. But yeah. But it's just one of those things. I prefer you to drive the boat, and I prefer to do the locks. I'm comfortable doing the locks. I know what I'm doing when I'm doing the locks.
That's fine, yeah. If you're comfortable doing it, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still...
I do want to learn. I would love to be able to handle the boat the same as you do, but that's never going to happen because I've never been that confident. You used to drive a big lorry, and I wouldn't even drive a van. So I'd be happy in a car, and I could put a car anywhere. In fact, I could park our car better than you could.
I wouldn't do stuff handling longer feet.
You're going to come and stand with me? Mind.
Come and stand with me. Knock off. Is this some sort of like
Right, go, quick, in.
Oh, I'm going in. Oh, matron.
Oh, slide past. Because we have a traditional boat with a traditional stern. There's not a lot of room on the back of the boat, is there?
Well, there is plenty of room for just me.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for one, but for two people, there's not as much room. Some people you'll see that have cruiser sterns where they can get sort of 4 or 5 people at the back. A couple of dogs and what have you is great, but we literally is just about enough room for the two of us. Oh, that looks really nice up there. I might have to go to the front of the boat and do a bit of filming. I saw that. Right, do you want to take the tiller?
Thank you.
Yep. All right,
It's been lovely
go on then.
talking to you. End of BBC News.
Yeah, bye for now. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful this is. We've got one bridge reflection here, then through the bridge you can see another bridge and all the trees. Honestly, it is a different world here on the canals. Lovely. Hold on, I need to tell Martin. There's quite a lot of debris wood. You might want to cut the prop. Getting some lovely reflections as well in the water. Look at that. And it's just so nice to hear the birds. I know I've said it before, but it really is. Oh, look at this. Look at this bridge. Look at the way that curves. That's stunning. This is just beautiful. Lovely blue sky, wispy clouds, and this lovely little old bridge in front of us. And through here you can just see the old building. In fact, on this bridge here, just before, I don't know whether you can actually see that there's a stop gate. It's if there was a problem with the canal, they would shut it. It's a bit like a lock gate, but it basically shuts the canal. So if there was a problem this side and there was a breach, say for instance, they could stop the canal and stop the rest of the water draining. Yeah, and this is bridge 45. I think we're going to bridge 38 today, so although that doesn't sound far, it's quite a bit of distance. But there is some stunning scenery on the way. I'm just going to point out this old building to the left of us, just as we get a bit closer. Yeah, this building on the left here used to take deliveries of milk and cocoa for the chocolate factory. And yeah, today it's another name. I think it's called Knighton. But can you see here, this is where they used to load and unload boats. And it used to belong to Cadbury. Where does it say Cadbury? Oh, this wharf was used between 1911 and 1961 to help process the Cadbury's chocolate. And I believe the last person to deliver here, his name was Charlie. And I remember last time I made a joke saying, is that where they got the name Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from? But yeah, this is a wharf. It's this here, this covered in bit, that's where they use they paint boats, or you know, do maintenance to boats. And you'll see the main building in a second as we almost get past. There it is, towering above. Look at that, lovely old building. And it's so nice that it's still in use, still being used. It's Knighton Foods now. But yeah, they used to transport the ingredients to make chocolate between here and Bourneville, where the Cadbury's factory is. Look how straight this canal is. Look, this is one of those canals with not many bends in, and they literally went through things, so that's why you get the deep cuttings, etc. And the high embankments, which is where we are, they obviously built up the bank for the canal. Can you see that it drops right down there? Brilliant. Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank
Your
you.
channel.
Thank you.
Everybody listen.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. That's a lovely boat you've got. That was nice. They're trying to turn the boat round and she's deep drafted, and it's quite shallow. She's doing a fantastic job there. And we just waited and then for her to call us past, and then she recognised us and said she watches our channel. How nice is that? Thank you very much. Yeah, so we're just about to go through this bridge, and there's another stop gate. So if anything was to happen between this gate and the next gate, they can close the canal. It's so clever, honestly. They thought of everything back then. And you think that these canals were built so many years ago, 200 years plus years ago. It's just amazing how they had the foresight to do things like, you know, add stop gates in case anything should happen. It's just incredible. There's the gate to the left there. Isn't this a lovely part of the country though? Lovely views, gorgeous. You can see those moored boats up ahead. Martin will cut the engine very soon, so that by the time we get to them, we will be doing tick over. There you go. He's just brought the engine right down to tick over. So by the time we actually get to them, our boat will be doing tick over. I forgot to say, it's the 1st of March today, and the weather is just glorious. So hopefully that is a sign of things to come. It's beautiful. Let's hope spring is here, eh? Okay. So we're getting closer. We've only got 2.5 miles to go. This looks like it's a pair of boats. These are like old working boats, so you'll have one boat that has the engine, and the one on the outside here will be called the butty, the one that doesn't have an engine, and the one with the engine tows the butty. And they usually have a really massive, great big rudder on the back for steering. See if it's there. Yes. There you go. Big rudder on the back. Oh, just look at these reflections. Got the trees in the water and that beautiful bridge. Look at that. Oh wow, look at that reflection. Oh, I love this canal. Oh, look at that through the bridge. It's like another world, look. Gorgeous. Yeah, so this now is Grub Street Cutting. I don't know if you can see, but in that shed next to the blue van, there's an old Rolls Royce. Look at that. Don't know if I can zoom in any further. That's as far as I go in. Look at that. Stunning. I wonder what that was. Does anybody know? Let us know in the comments. Yeah, everywhere you look you can see trees laying down where they've come down in the storms. I mean, look over this side. Honestly, we've had some wild weather here in the UK. Nature doesn't stand a chance. But saying that, nature always recovers. Always. Yeah, the Shropshire Union is known for its magnificent bridges. You've seen those tall, high, narrow bridges when we were in Woodseaves Cutting, and you're about to see another fantastic feat of engineering. It's a beautiful bridge. This is another lovely bridge, bridge number 40, but wait till you see bridge number 39. Oh, look at the towpath. Goodness me, you wouldn't want to be walking, would you? Yuck. So this bridge that's coming up now is the bridge I was talking about. It's a double arched bridge and it carries the A519 across the top. When it was first built, it was so tall and with so much traffic going across, the sides of the arch, if you like, started to buckle, and they ended up putting a restrainer arch across the middle. And as you get close to it, you can see there's a telegraph pole in the middle, and that was left there from previous days when it was in use. It's no longer in use now, but yeah, they've left it in place, and it's just iconic. Everybody knows it. As soon as you show somebody a picture of this bridge, they know exactly where it is. There is actually another story that goes with this bridge, that long time ago in the 19th century a boatman was killed, and since then apparently a black monkey-like creature is said to haunt this bridge, and old working boatmen used to call these sort of things frightenings. Just going to keep this playing, but just look at that. Honestly, what a feat of engineering. It's just beautiful. As we get closer, you'll see even the detail around the arch. Oh, what? That is a Spitfire. Hey! Right, back to the bridge. There's can you see the detail around the top? Almost looks like sort of star. It's just beautiful. And the reflection in the water as well. Hoping it's coming out on the camera. It's just stunning. Can you see the telegraph pole in the middle? It's so good that they've left it in there. And if you can also see that it's at an angle as well. The bridge is at an angle. I'm going to stop waffling now. Amazing. And again, it's one of those things that you only see from the canal. All those people in vehicles driving across the top wouldn't even know it was here. Just wonderful. So just coming up here, we've got some more private moorings. We'll go past these through the next bridge, and that will be Norbury Wharf. And what we're hoping is, if their pontoon is clear, we might be able to get some diesel and then pop over to the moorings. Fingers crossed there's a mooring, because it's quite a popular destination. I must admit, it's quite a popular area, but I'm sure we'll get moored up somewhere. I hope so. So once we get under this bridge, immediately to our left is Norbury Wharf, and we're just hoping that the pontoon is going to be clear. So this is Norbury Wharf. We've got a lovely cafe here, chandlery, and we're going to be going over to that pontoon there to get ourselves some diesel. Martin's going to get off at the back and pull us in, I think. There you go, nicely does it. Well done, Martin. So we've just managed to get diesel, and we're now going to go up a bit further and see if we can get moored up. It's very busy here, but Norbury is such a popular place. Oh, look at this lovely little wharf here. Look at that. You hear that old boat? I've never seen Norbury this busy. We've been through Norbury twice, if not 3 times. Hello. Give us a thumbs up then. And here we have one, mooring just for us here on the right hand side. Just perfect. So we've got a beautiful mooring here at Norbury. And we're now going to walk back and go to the cafe. Martin's eaten his already before I had a chance to even video anything.
I'm not busy talking.
But there's there's mine. I have got bakewell tart and a latte. So we've come round and found a sweetie boats. Look at that. Look at these. The old-fashioned sweets. Yeah, so I've got a couple in my bowl, waiting for Martin to stop talking and come and choose some sweets.
Wine gums and first ones. Yes,
Oh, Martin's having wine. Oh, yes. If you see these people, nice green boat, and they're sweeties. Come and say hi. What's your name?
Christine.
Christine and
He calls himself Al.
Christine and Al. Say hello, Al. Give us a wave. So there's the old building with the chimney, and you've got the bell there, and that used to be rung for the workers. And you see this boat here, that is the butty, I believe. And this boat here is the main motor boat, and this is where they're doing the restoration. And every Saturday morning they have a little second-hand stall. Here's Peter to explain more.
My name's Peter. I work for the Shrewsbury Newport Canals Trust. What we have here is a small stall that's raising money for the restoration of the boats, which will eventually lead to the restoration of the entire canal.
Wow.
Long-term project, but we're getting everything we can.
Perfect.
Thank you for your help.
Perfect. And there's, whoops, I don't want to go in the canal.
No, you definitely don't.
And then this is it there. If you would like to find out more about the restoration, or if you would like to help or become a member, here's the website. This is restoration of these 2 boats. And seeing as it was Shrove Tuesday, we had to have pancakes. How do you have yours? We always have lemon and sugar. Let us know in the comments. And the next morning I set my camera up to catch the sunrise. Take a look at this. A few days later, we walked up to the Junction Inn pub with our friends Jane and Carwyn and Tom and Sharon, and we had such a good laugh and a great time that we decided to go back the next day and have a full Sunday roast, and it was lovely. Join us next time as we continue our journey. We'd like to say a huge welcome to all our new channel members. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, it's totally free, and click the notification bell and YouTube will let you know next time we upload. And thank you so much for all the super thanks and coffees this week too. And don't forget to leave us a comment. We love reading them and we answer every single one. See you next time. Bye.